Hi, I'm Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy. Also today, I'm at the Adobe Mountain Railroad Museum
and Maricopa live steamers,
in Glendale, Arizona.
the Adobe Mountain Railroad Museum, and Maricopa live steamers is located on 23280 North 43rd Avenue in Glendale, Arizona, and is open only on Sundays from October till Memorial Day weekend. Also, admission to the site is free. The organization was formed in the early 1980s. The Arizona Model Railroading Society / Arizona Garden Railway Society was originally established in 1984. In 1989, the Saguaro Central Railroad Heritage Preservation Society led an 80-acre parcel of land from the Maricopa Parks and Recreation Department. It created the Adobe Mountain Desert Railroad Park and Museum. The Maricopa live steamers had their operations in the McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park in Scottsdale, Arizona. They also wanted to enter into an agreement with the Saguaro Central and transfer their operations to the 80-acre parcel of land which the Saguaro Central had leased. In 1992, the agreement was reached and the Arizona Model Railroading Society / Arizona Garden Railway Society had been told to vacate their Scottsdale property. The organization believed that the Adobe Mountain Park seemed like a good area for them to relocate to. They presented a request to the Saguaro Central in that nature. Then later that year, an agreement was reached between the AMRS and Saguaro Central. There used to be 17 miles of 7.5-inch gauge rails from 1996 through 1999. The group created 3 miles of track, which was placed outside the Saguaro Central Museum. The building which houses the Saguaro Central headquarters and Saguaro Central Railroad Museum was once the park ranger's station at Adobe Mountain Park. Also on the grounds, there are 4 Japanese internment camp houses from Loop, Flagstaff. These houses were built in 1943. In addition, it has several World War II era internment camp houses, originally intended as temporary housing at the Liup Isolation Center. This was an Indian boarding school on the Navajo Nation, which was converted to house Japanese American internees considered to be the troublemakers at the other internment camps. After these and other Japanese American citizens had been forcibly removed from the West Coast. A loop of track was built around the museum in 1998. Then the site has had more than just 18 miles of 7.5-inch gauge tracks plus 1,500 feet of 4 3/4-inch track. There is also a 15-inch gauge railroad that goes about a mile the loop as well. The train rides begin in Adobe Station and run through the rugged desert. Next to the museum building is a 20 by 3,000 square feet Arizona Model Railroading Society, whose construction was financed by the Saguaro Central. The building is home to the Huntley HO train layout and to layouts of the Arizona Model Railroading Society, G, N, and O scales. Also, the G-scale model railroad was nearly going to be destroyed, and it was likely displayed in a mall or a hobby shop, and it soon made its way to the site, and it was moved to the site in pieces and was soon reassembled. Today, the Maricopa Live Steamers organization is the oldest of its kind in the state of Arizona as well.